What y'all over here in these gas shoes? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I was concentrating so intently to get logged in. Let me take my cap off because I don't want it to start giving me a headache. Not like I need any other reason to get a headache today. It's been such a long day. This Monday? When I tell you. It took everything in me. Let me wipe your face. It took everything in me and out of me to get it together. I already ate all my share of cashews today. Let me just close them and put them up. Move on. I got some popcorn here. Man, when I tell you, I was in my garage today scouring for my incense. Technically, I was looking for my sage, but I had to settle for my incense. Remember last night, I was late logging in. Josh, go ahead, scratch me so bad on my upper lip today. I thought he was going to claw my face off. Madison and Madeline spent the weekend with their grandparents, their paternal grandparents, and of course with their father, right, in Augusta. But they're on spring break, right? I don't let Madison, hold on, let me do it. Okay, hold on. I don't let Madison and Madeline wear shirts. They just wear dresses. So, they called me, on the FaceTime. I see they got on shirts. I'm like, interesting. And then here go Madeline. She called me yesterday. Hey, can we stay an extra day because it's spring break? I was like, no. But I was in the middle of replacing a pipe. Shout out to Home Depot because Home Depot was open yesterday on Easter Sunday. But they closed early. They closed at 6. So I was able to swing by there, pick up the piece that I needed. And we was able to get that situated. So she called me in the middle of that. So I'm like, no, you can't stay an extra day. Come on back. Because I knew that she had caught a ride, to Augusta with her father. So I'm like, if he's coming back tonight, y'all need to catch y'all ride back. I'm not trying to do all of that meet up with anybody. I don't do that. So she called me back like an hour later. And she's like, hey, Pawpaw said he'll give you $200. Did you just see this pop up out of nowhere? I mean, I'm talking, did you see it pop up out of nowhere? Pawpaw said he'll give you $200 to let us stay an extra day. said, what the fuck? What the hell? What just I'm like, what the fuck just happened? What are you talking about? I'm like, I said you couldn't stay for free an extra day. What the fuck does $200 have to do with anything, right? So let me put some cream on it, y'all. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, hey man, listen. No. Then of course her dad calls me an hour later. I don't never ask you for anything, but can the girl? No, they cannot. If you're coming back, they need to come back with you, so that way there's no issue with them catching a ride back. How they gonna get back? None of that. So I get here. That was yesterday. All day I've been fighting negative energy with Madison. I'm like, what the? I was in the garage looking for my sage, and I couldn't find it. I don't know where she at, but I had to settle for them incense. I got a little paper towel. I'm finna dab it a little bit. Did you see it just pop up out of nowhere? Literally, alive. I'm talking about she was trying to make her damn debut. I ain't eat nothing today but some Popeyes. Put a little water on it and let it relax. Man, I did just wake up though. I took a little power nap. I put everybody to sleep early and I took me a little power nap. Cause I was like, you know what? I'm not finna be doing this today with y'all. Every time, I always got to fight negative energy. It was, I'll give you $200 to let them stay. My head immediately starts to hurt. I have to like relax. Immediately. I wouldn't let them stay for free. Oh my God. Anyway, don't worry about me and what I got going on and my problems and stuff like that. Just happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you now, okay? Just happy Monday. Don't mind me. And don't let me project either. Cause I'm telling you, I was with the incense. Excuse me. Negative energy, excuse me. I don't do that. Motherfuckers walking around with their damn hands on their hip. Ma'am, let me see you do that stupid shit again, and I'm gonna have your iPad for the whole spring break. I don't know why you walking around with your motherfucking hands on your hip. She was pissing me off. I'm talking about just woke up on one. Like, damn. You should have saw me. Like, the only break that I got was when I went to Publix, to the grocery store. And then I slid by Popeyes on the way there. That was the only break that I got from like this negative energy, that they brought back with them. I was like, oh my God, where is my sage? She's in the garage somewhere. I just couldn't like mentally figure out where it was or where it is or where I, slid it at or hid it. I don't know. But I did take a little cat nap, and then I woke up, and as you saw, because when I got on here, it wasn't there. So I was like, oh, this is coming in live. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Let me just get me a drink of water. Corporate drop today. Luckily, this camera can't catch this angle. Look, I'm like, luckily. Let's just push through. Thank you for the thumbs up. Because he did drop. And you remember Candace is out all week. So we're going to have to push through for sure. And I don't know who that is on the... I should have had them ads going. I don't know.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. The best writing reflects you, clearly and responsibly. Grammarly's AI detector makes sure everything you write stays true to you. When you're done with your draft, head over to the sidebar and click the AI detector icon. It shows you if anything sounds off, like awkward phrases or redundant transitions. Plus, it actually explains why, so you can fix it. And if you want to use AI text, just click Generate Citation and it keeps things crystal clear. There, clean as a whistle. Because if a paper has your name on it, it's by you. And Grammarly makes
whole time, I'ma need you to pump your brakes and take the time out to like this video right now. I don't know why y'all be procrastinating. Just go ahead and take care of that for me. 75,000 likes on this video may bring the next episode sooner than 7 days. Let's get it. Blessings whole time. My YouTube channel was
Oh, they was on Twitch. What they at? Is that Walmart?
currently sitting at 2.94 million subscribers. 2.94 million subscribers. I'm right there.
Yeah. Look, I'm like,
from 3 million subscribers. If I hit 3 million subscribers, I'm coming back to streaming on YouTube. We back outside kicking it high like how we was kicking it. So make sure
you have to have that cameraman on Twitch. The person to walk around with the bag and
you subscribe to my channel now. Subscribe.
Louis.
Subscribe. And as soon as I hit 3 million subs, we back out here. See y'all soon.
He in the Cybertruck because of course he does have a Cybertruck. And he look like he got the driver. Is it in automatic driver mode? I don't know. Just
blessings whole time. On May 1st, I'm blessing 10 of my active Instagram followers with $100 each just for liking and commenting on my page under the support act. So make sure you hit that follow on Instagram and rock with me. Blessings. Whole time, my clothing line, Advanced Prep Clothing Company, is out. Make sure y'all slide to the website. But if you go over there and it ain't nothing left for y'all to purchase, just make sure you look in the mirror and curse yourself out.
Weirdo.
But nah, new pieces is on the way. So make sure y'all go and sign up for those notifications so you can be notified first.
If I love you, it's nothing I ain't gon' do. But if we get into it, ain't no truce. I don't gotta figure you ain't no rules. Cry inside, I can't let you see you hurt me, ain't no bruise. Ain't no truce, ain't no truce, yeah. Ain't no truce, ain't no truce, yeah. When it's up, it's through the roof, yeah. Ain't no love, ain't no truce, yeah. I don't even rock with people, but I like you. Crazy how you switched up. I could really back you, but I ain't spiteful. I can't be mad at nobody but myself.
Extra stuff. She don't do all that explaining and stuff like that.
G.I. really rose here for getting that last freestyle to an M. Like, it's rappers out here who ain't even seeing the M. And to the ones who's hating, I'm still young and I'm rich. Now I'm still broke, but this ain't no diss. This ain't no diss. It was 2019 when I made my first hit. I'm only 15 in the club, so you know that I'm lit. And I'm
You a big fan of Ja Rule?
Ugh.
Why?
Oh, God. For me. I still haven't watched that interview there.
Tell us more.
Blessings.
Why is he your favorite artist?
Whole time.
But I think his mom is up next, ain't it? Somebody.
Hi, I'm Monica Marie. And if you're interested in content discussing God, scriptures, faith, and just staying encouraged, stop by my channel and please subscribe to Eternal Being on YouTube.
I believe this is it. I'm missing.
Peace and truth in Jesus Christ. I'm out.
On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, Nah, but on the last episode of Black Chicago Good Life Part 120 Part 16, right before I was finna whoop Raven shit, I ended up getting a call from Teezy. The police had folks hemmed up. Said he needed somebody to come pick his car before they tow it. An untimely task for me. I tried to decline, but he said I was his last option and nobody else was picking up the phone. Real obligation. I postponed a trip to Pound Town. Assured Raven I'd be right back. Luckily, she was understanding. I get to Teezy, they had him face down in the hood of the car. He's still tweaking with him. Talking with the lady cop, come to find out Teezy had a suspended license. They wanted to let him go, but he was bugging up with them too much. Told me to just go ahead and meet him at the station. In traffic on the way to the precinct, I peeped Teezy gas tank was on E. After running up in the gas station and pumping the gas before I hop back in the car, I peeped somebody done put a boot on the car. I end up running into a handy height. Claimed she could take it off for $200. I'm skeptical as hell, but I let her try and do her shit. To my surprise, how she real life uninstalled it, I couldn't even tell you. I picked up Teezy from the police station. While we in traffic, I'm telling him about what happened at the gas station.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they...
I end up getting a call from mine. Another impromptu mission. Not to mention, me and Teezy had to report for duty ASAP. We slide on mine. He say his ex-girlfriend be driving around her new Cybertruck, and he want us to go steal it. Say he'll pay us $2,500 each. Text us all the information we needed to catch up with Shorty. Sent us a picture of her and all. Meanwhile, Big Twine was put up with his love situation. Surprised her with the orange iPhone that he had just recently retrieved. Even though it smelled like Epsom salt and cigarettes, she was still appreciative. Expressed how much she looked forward to seeing him again before she got up out of there. He was too happy. G. Ray Vaughn ended up texting Big Twine to inquire about when he was ready to partake in some get back. And that's when Big Twine asked for y'all help.
Please let it go.
Well, the people I spoke to, y'all told me to stand on business. Say less.
I didn't say that. I said let it
Big
go.
Twine proceeded to go link up with Cuzzo. Me and Teezy in traffic. Reading the text from mine, he said the location that we finna find at is a nail shop. Teezy. Of course, that's what it is then. The moment after, a black car cut in front of us driving crazy as hell. Middle finger out the window, less than uncivilized. Cause you doing? Don't even worry about it. I pull on the side of them to run parallel. We catch red light, driving like that. Fool had to be with us. We stop and stare. All cheek, ear, and a bad lining. Nose and Adam's apple pointed straight forward. All aggressive energy had vanished. That man would not look motherfuckers in the face for Nathaniel. Buddy had his eyes on the sparrow. He ain't want no smoke. Me and Teezy hop back in traffic, and it's like that every time. It be the main motherfuckers that cut you, bow you all in traffic, but as soon as you pull up parallel alongside, they straightforward, don't never want no smoke. That should be blowing me, bro. Teezy, if we wasn't on our way to already steal a cop, we would have took his shit. I'm telling you. Hey, bro, motherfuckers need gas. Teezy. What you mean we need some gas, folks? Didn't you just put some shit in this bit? Yeah, I went to the gas station. I just threw a fin in this motherfucker though. You put a fin in my shit? You see how high gas prices is now, boy? That shit ain't even a gallon. King. That extra money that I could have put in the tank, I put towards getting that parking device off your shit. Teezy. Alright, folks. Let's slide to the gas station. Okay, I'm saying though, can I get my 200 back, gang member? Teezy. As soon as we get this money, folks, I got you. Alright, I'm not gonna forget, folks. Meanwhile, Javen was still staked out with his homies waiting for me. Ended up falling asleep. He wake up, stretch, look around to the back seat, and peep, it was empty. Lil Ant was nowhere to be found. Turning to Cam, Javen. Hey, Cam, folk. Cam, hopping out of his sleep. He what? Pass me that on my grandma. Where you at? Confused, Javen. What up with this Lil Ant, bro? What up is Lil Ant? Cam. Shorty, where's Lil Ant? Hold on, for am I tweaking? Squinting through the back window. Lil Ant at the pod, kicking his feet on the swings. In a happy place. Javen and Cam bail out the car, annoyed with the actions of their fried friend. Lil Ant was all teeth swinging back and forth. Cam, shorty, what the fuck is you doing? Motherfucker damn near pop your little... Stop tweaking. Euphoria foiled and hopping off the swing? Lil Ant. Damn, motherfuckers can't have fun? Lil Cam, shorty, we is on a drill. It is not shake that. It's time. Check it out. You tweak. Lil Ant, damn. Our motherfucker was bored. Y'all was asleep. I wasn't even sleep before. I was still trying to swing my dough, but motherfucker got on the swing still. Turning to Javen, Cam, for how much longer we finna be out here? Javen. To the sunrise. You talking about? What you mean? Lil Cam, shorty, you tweaking. I had Jody tonight, folks. We could just do this shit tomorrow or something. You trying to, I got to nail some shit, brother. Shaking his head, Javen. If we don't kill him tonight, shit, he gonna get motherfuckers to spend on me tomorrow. That shit dead. Lil Cam, I ain't gonna lie for you tweaking for. We can just spend the night at my shit for all us. And I had Jody to slide another Jody. Now we Jody crazy for tonight. Lil Ant, y'all got a Jody for me too? Freaky as hell. Lil Cam, yeah. I'm for them. I got you. Hey, we gone, folks. Before proceeding to clock out of the drill and call it one. Meanwhile, me and Teezy pull up to the gas station. I bail out with bro to slide into the G station. Teezy, hey folks, where you going?
They don't want you to know about it.
Hey, did you know you might get a big cash pay?
I'm finna run in the gas station with you. He, no you not. Yo, it's on Boot Patrol, boy. Gotta make sure they don't put another Timberland on my Chuckling out, IG, and post up. I be back expeditiously, cause you time about, and pimped off. Standing outside the car shortly after, a lady walk up yielding an instrument. She, excuse me, hi. Blessings. How you feeling, queen? I wanna give you a flyer for my event, and hand me a plugger. Okay. Strings and stories. Hey, so my name's Wendy Indy, and I'm having an event for Mother's Day. It's gonna be a live band, catered dinner in Chicago on May 9th. Would you like to go? Damn, that's decent. Yo, it's probably weak as hell playing the violin. You talking about asking motherfuckers to pull up to your shit. No, I'm actually pretty decent. I've been on Empire, I've been on the news. You probably seen me before. Play some shit. I bet. And up bow and mythical violin, I'm illuminated. She hit that all falls down. All falls down. I'm telling you all falls down. Walking out gas station, Teezy. All falls down. I'm telling you all falls down. Oh no, you wasn't bullshit. That's raw as hell. Teezy, that's raw as hell. Would you be playing for orchestras and shit? Wendy, I used to when I was growing up, but now I do this solo. Birthdays, weddings, anything. Teezy, that shit really raw as hell. Hey, where can I find you on the gram though? Bet. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Wendy Indie Music. WINDYINDIEMUSIC. Teezy, I say less shit. Well, I do make a living off of this, so if you guys had a donation, I'd really appreciate it. Teezy donation. That's Wildwood. Shorty, my little ass pop. My pockets are barren. I ain't gonna lie. So y'all think I'm some type of goofy out here stroking the violin for nothing? Nah, I wasn't insinuating that, queen. I'm just fucked up shit. Teezy, what? If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Your little ass tweaking. You know what? Y'all stay right here and play that. Was not finna play with her. Nah, we gone, folks. Before Bellin and Kai. Teezy. Man, I'm finna see if she finna come back. Fuck the time about nigga, we right here. Uno reverse vehicle. Wasn't nobody finna draw two on me. Fuck time. Meanwhile, G Raven was at the crib, loading up Drake, waiting for Big Twine to pull up. He ended up sliding through. Walking through the door, cause seeing them in arm sling just pissed me off all over again. Big Twine, I'm already knowing, cuz motherfuckers Gucci though, what we on? We. Yo, need to go be healing somewhere. I can go slide by myself. I'm not James Harden. I don't shoot with my left anyway. I'm good. Cuz I'm serious. I got this. If it wasn't for me, this shit wouldn't have happened anyways. Big Twine, man, that shit over with. I'm sliding with you, period. So what we doing? Aight, cuz. But anyway, I got some information on him, but then again, I don't. What you mean? I know what he on. He trying to kill your homie. But I don't know where he is at this very moment. My homie. Bartholomew? Yeah, the funny name. Why? Cause motherfuckers say he think he been dropping lows. Big Twine, we gotta get to him before you get to Bartholomew. Raven, call him. Big Twine, pull out his phone to call me.
Is this going to voicemail?
Damn, he ain't answer. Damn, I hope Javen ain't get up on this already. Big Twine, you ain't gonna give it to me like that. I'm finna FaceTime his mama. Up phone again. My OG at the crib watching a movie. Call come through. Answering Big Twine, boy, is you crazy? Do you know what the time it is? I'm sorry, mama. You talked to Bartholomew today? Not today. What's going on? Is everything okay? Just trying to get up with him. Some dealing with his cousin. Javen? He called me about him earlier. Oh yeah? What he was saying? He said he wanted to surprise him with a gift. And he needed the address the way he at. So I gave it to him.
Oh my God.
Okay, thank you, mama. No problem, baby. Okay. And hung up and continued to watch her movie. Big Twine. Come on, we up out of here. Say less, hopping off the couch. After fueling up at a safe and low-risk gas station, we in traffic looking at GPS out 2 more blocks and we gonna be at the nail shop.
Dirt. I love dirt. I'm a dirt nerd.
Oh my cheese. The Applebee's OM Cheeseburger is back, now with more cheese. Our juicy bacon cheeseburger served on a...
Teasy, we're gonna make this real quick, real fast, and we're gonna get up out of there. Simple but effective. And once we steal it, I'm driving the Cybertruck, folks. Turning to him and shaking my head, whole time. Rock, paper, scissors. A deciding facilitator right as we pull up to the nail shop. Rock, paper, scissors, double scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, double paper. Rock, paper, scissors, double rock. Rock, paper, scissors, winning paper, my favorite. Dumbass, boy, what you talking about? Before facing forward, there she go right there. Conceding to defeat, Teasy. Oh, yeah, folks, Black Cybertruck. He been seen. Shorty was even better than the picture, I ain't gonna lie to you. She hop out Cybertruck, holding, belling into the nail shop with bunions. Disappearing inside, sitting up Teasy. Damn, that motherfucker back there. Sheesh. But alright, this the plan.
Right.
We gonna kinda just slide in there and kinda gauge the situation.
Sure.
I don't know how many is gonna be in the shop.
Right.
We definitely don't wanna do nothing that's gonna bring too much attention.
For sure.
We might be able to just grab the and run out, but I don't know. But we gotta do this as incognito as possible, even if it means that we gotta follow her to another location. Easy shit. Say less and bail out quick. Ready. I follow behind. Shit, it was go time. We pop into the nail salon, playing it cool and smooth. After we step in, target identified. She was at a station getting her nails done and her purse was sitting right there. A lady, hi, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Shop Beauty Bar. My name is Jade. How can I help y'all? Turning to Jade, Teasy. Shit, what services y'all offer? Fuck you talking about? Shit, yeah, so we do full sets, manis, petties, makeup, facials. Whatever you need, we got you. Teasy, oh yeah? I'm a real stepper. I'm gonna have to see what's to these feet. She, oh, pedicure? We got you. And what you want, sir? I take a manicure. Teasy. Nah, folks want some French tips. Turning the Teasy out. What's to you, folks? Nah, I just take a regular little polish and little da-da-da-woo. Jay, okay, so a little da-da-da-woo. Something like that? You can come over here for your pedicure, and then Kay will take care of you right here. Teasy. Well, all right. Hey. And pimped off. Kay, okay, you can sit right here, King. Bless him. For proceeding to take a seat at the nail tech station. Come out my coat. Kay, okay, let's see what I'm working with today. I take my hands and place them in the middle of her palms. She, oh, okay, they're pretty good. I don't see any tobacco or mouth sauce under your nails. Oh yeah, I try to keep them at least halfway decent. She, okay, well let's sit these here and we gonna get to it. Nodding, I turn to the target in her purse, sitting right there, so close, but so far. After partaking and enjoying in a pre-soaking of his feet. Teasy. Woo, this water feel decent. Who finna maintenance my shit? Pedicure is pimp up. She hi, my name is Precious. I'll be helping you today. Teasy. Oh yeah? Yellow ass decent. Thanks. She, thank you. How often you get your feet done? Teasy. Shit, I'ma let you be the judge of that. Up dogs out the water. Barking, growling, you hear me? Feet was bogus as hell. She, damn, what you be playing kick the can with car batteries? Tease, so you discriminating in this? On bro, make my shit new. Cause you bug and pressure. I'm gonna get a tip for this, right? Teasy, a tip? On folks, I got a tip for you. Stay out of dark alleys at night. Cause you talking about pressure off for real? That's what you on? Right. Chuckling, teasing. Right. I'm just fucking with you. If you do your on folks, I got you. She, I bet. Teasy, I need you to show my shit some love like that. Damn. The lady next to them was getting her feet finessed with fierce finger work. The Target's nail tech, so how's everything going with your new boo? Looking for the T, the Target, it's decent whole time. A breath of fresh air, and he having she, okay, period. Mark was trying to get you back. The Target, you know he do. But I ain't trying to hear none of that shit he talking about. With a deep sigh, I'm glad you left that nigga alone. He had you, the Target, I swear. Somebody, hey y'all, the verse is on tonight. It's Tank versus Tyrese. Jay, girl, you know Tank got it on the music. What's that one song? Riding with me. You know that's my Another one, Tyrese got that. Sweet lady for a lifetime.
Whenever I'm working on a research paper, I spend countless hours gathering research, only to find myself staring at my screen when it comes time to organize it all. I've been using Grammarly since high school because it's an AI writing partner that helps me with my writing.
Jade, Tyrese, what? Girl, bye.
Who y'all think will win in the verses? Tyrese or Tank? Drop in the comments and let us know.
Precious, sir, you can wake up now. Teasy was knocked out. He wake up, look down, he, damn. Pleased with her work. Took my homie Hubs from hardened and hopeless to healthy and hydrated. The Target was just getting her hands finished up the tech. Yes, girl, we got you all good and together now. Yes, so what you finna go do? The Target, I can leave my purse right here, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Before getting up and heading to the lavatory. Shortly after her tech phone ring. Picking it up, I need to take this jail call. And hop up and out. Okay, I got you together, King. Pulling my hands back so I could look at him. A new aesthetic for me. Clean, nevertheless. Oh wow, this pretty good work. Thank you. But I need to step out to smoke before bopping outside. Leaving me in the purse all alone. My heart got to beating fast as hell, but I had to act fast. I stand up, step toward the purse, and casually get to going through it. Key card was right at the top. Crazy enough, it was 2 of them. I swipe both of them. Catch TZI and motion for him to head out the door. He hurry up, put his shoes on, hop up.
Let go.
Bail right into the Cybertruck. Pull off in the traffic.
Let's go.
Successfully in our possession. TZ in his car, he ended up calling me. Answering, blessing. Teasy. Ooh, that motherfucker look nice, boy. Damn. Raw as hell. Teasy.
It's probably his
Cybertruck. What is like driving that motherfucker for? Like, the best way to describe it, it's like a big ass computer on wheels.
Damn.
The whole front console, one number, the big monitor. Teasy. Motherfuckers ain't had no internet. Now you in Cybertruck? Funny as hell. Teasy, you went right in purse. Let me get key card about you. Whole time she had 2 key cards. Teasy. 2 cards. 2 key cards? Like 2 cards you can get in the truck with? Hell yeah. Oh yeah? You know, Mark only expecting 1 key card, folks. What you mean? He keep one of them key cards, and we gonna figure out how to come back and take Cybertruck from him. Sure, I don't know, bro. Man, stop acting like a bitch. We on that. What's up? I need y'all help.
That's teasy.
It seemed like Mark was really only expecting 1 key card for real.
For sure.
I don't think he noticed this too. Or do we? What y'all think we should do? Keep one of the key cards and then spin back at some point and take the Cybertruck? Or just keep it 100 and get him both key cards? Drop it in the comments and let me know what to do. And on the next episode of That's Not Gonna Be Like Part 120, Part 18, we're gonna see what the next move is. Y'all let me know.
It's raining for real like that.
I'm waiting on y'all. On God.
I like how he got you know, he got his own Cybertruck now. Hold on. We're going straight to Kevin. Kevin blessed us today on this Monday. Hold on. We're going straight to Kevin. Kevin blessed us today on this Monday. And so, give myself a thumbs up. Oh, $4.98. We are so very close. Give myself a thumbs up. Oh, $4.98. The pregnant couple.
This is how you can uncover all the secrets of your family that no one ever told you.
There is a platform where you can search billions of historical records, uncovering hidden stories of your ancestors.
You start by entering a name, and the platform scans newspapers, birth notices, military documents, obituaries, everything.
I found this newspaper from 1898, reporting on a daring rescue my great-grandmother performed.
Over the Christmas holiday in 2023, 2 families in Bexar County, Texas, were experiencing a living nightmare. 18-year-old Savannah Soto, 9 months pregnant with a little boy, and her boyfriend, Matthew Guerra, were missing.
It's a boy.
No one wanted to believe that the worst had happened until they had no choice but to face the horrific truth. Over the following weeks and months, social media would explode with theories on the case.
So I don't know if you guys are following the case of the missing pregnant teenager out of San Antonio, Texas, Savannah Soto, but there has been some crazy updates on the case.
They made an arrest on somebody that was connected to something totally different.
I personally can't understand a single word they're saying, but a lot of people state that you can hear them talking about Matthew being deceased.
Suspects would continue to pile up, and yet another family would be drawn into the chaos.
Of course.
As a mother, how can you get all of this? Anything to say to these families?
Not 9 months.
Hi there, I'm Kevin, and
We just lost a little boy. Oh my God, we just lost a little boy. Lord, we just lost a little boy. 9 months. Oh, man, we just lost a little boy. Oh, goodness. Ooh, this one's going to be a tough one. Let's try to get through it.
To Just Thought Lounge. Today's case is a messy one.
Ooh.
There are no heroes in this story,
Obviously.
and plenty of blame to go around.
Plenty.
When all is said and done, though, it's nothing but an absolute tragedy.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Thank you for dropping on this Monday, Kevin, Lord. 65,908 views. Give him a thumbs up, because he did bless us on this Monday. I was reading this one that dropped 18 hours ago, 1.3, which is decent for 15 million views. I mean, for 15 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, that's like his average when you think about it. Let me see what's going on. Whew.
On December 23rd, 2023, the family of 18-year-old Savannah Soto gathered at the Stone Oak Methodist Hospital in north central San Antonio. Savannah was pregnant and nearly 1 full week overdue. She had an appointment at 6:30 a.m. to induce labor. It's the day everyone had been waiting for. It would be the first child for Savannah and her boyfriend, 22-year-old Matthew Guerra, as well as the first grandchild for an excited extended family. They were expecting a boy.
Right.
They called him Fabian.
Fabian.
As the minutes and hours passed, nervous excitement gave way to confusion and worry. Savannah did not arrive for her appointment. Neither she nor Matthew could be reached.
And they at the hospital.
Missing persons reports were filed, and family members launched an awareness campaign across social media, spoke with local news stations, and distributed printed flyers on the streets.
We just pray to God every day, every night, every day, every minute, every second of the day. We pray to God to bring her home, to bring her home safely, because we need her home. To complete my family again.
Look,
she was so thrilled and excited about being a mom.
Yeah.
She had everything ready for her little boy.
Ooh.
This is her picture here.
Ooh.
She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful heart.
Yeah.
She'll help anybody. And I want somebody to help us to bring her back home.
This is 18-year-old Savannah Nicole Soto. Her mom tells KENS 5 she left home for the hospital where she was supposed to be induced, but Savannah never showed up. Police fear that she may be in imminent danger. The teen may be traveling in a 2013 gray Kia Optima with temporary tags. If you know where Savannah may be, call the Leon Valley Police at that number on the screen.
Mommy, please come home. No one's going to judge you. No one's going to say nothing to you. I just want you to be home.
Something's not adding up here.
Ooh.
I want answers, and we all want answers.
On the evening of December 23rd, police visited the apartment that Savannah and Matthew shared in the 6000 block of Grissom Road in Leon Valley to perform a welfare check. They found no one at home. Their personal belongings appeared to be undisturbed. Several of Savannah's purses hung on the bedroom wall. Their closet was organized in full.
Savannah.
A single scented candle left burning on the kitchen counter signaled the couple's intention to leave only for a short period. It was as though they had just popped out for a moment and would return home at any minute.
Okay. Oh, that candle burning.
3 days later, on December 26th, after both families had endured the Christmas holiday in a state of panic and worry, a resident of the Northwest Side apartment complex contacted the Sotos through a family friend about a car that matched the description from the Clear Alert. A 2013 silver Kia Optima had been parked in the back corner of a parking lot of the Kalinas at Medical Apartments, roughly 3 miles away from the couple's home. As word spread of the discovery, family members arrived on scene alongside police. Joni Wassel, who used to date Savannah's brother, was the first to arrive to take a look at the vehicle. She was followed by family members. The car was locked. Visible through the window in the passenger seat was Savannah. She was clearly deceased. Matthew was found in the back seat. He too had met a brutal end. Both had been in the car for what appeared to be several days. San Antonio police, responding to the apartment complex, attempted to take control of a chaotic and emotionally charged scene. Word had spread rapidly. Family members rushed to the location, only to be held back from viewing the tragic scene, one that they would not be able to unsee.
Right. Don't come over here. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see them like that.
He basically said they're adults, so they want to disappear, they can disappear. And again, I reminded them, the baby's overdue.
Right.
It's been overdue. They missed their due date. And to me, that's a life-threatening, there should have been more urgency. I never knew a pain like this existed. You hear about a parent losing a child and you're like, man, I can't imagine what they're going through. It's exactly how it is. You can't imagine it.
When EMS arrived, they broke a window to gain access to the vehicle. Inside, Savannah still sat upright, a gunshot wound visible to the back of her head near the base of her neck. A baby's car seat sat on her lap. There were no stains on the car seat, though there was evidence of her injuries beneath it, suggesting it had been placed on her after she was shot and killed. Matthew was lying in the back seat, his pants pulled down below his waist, perhaps a result of being dragged into position. He had suffered a single gunshot wound to the head as well, entering through the left side. There was a projectile lodged in the roof of the car behind the visor above the driver's seat. Blood on the driver's side door frame also suggested that Matthew had been seated in that position when he was shot. An unused bullet as well as a casing were located in the back seat, pointing to the position of the shooter. There was no weapon left in the vehicle. Outside of the car, detectives noticed blood inside the rim of a back tire, again on the driver's side. It was a match to Matthew Guerra.
Go ahead. You thought, yeah, it's fine.
He speculated that after sustaining the gunshot to the side of his head, Matthew must have been pulled from the driver's seat and then rested against the wheel of the car briefly before being lifted into the back where he was found. There was a cell phone found by Savannah's feet, but few other valuables or personal belongings were located. Savannah's purse was missing. Matthew's wallet and keys were not found, though one gold chain was spotted in the back seat. Matthew's distinctive and notably expensive jewel-studded rings were also missing.
What we're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene.
They placed the baby car seat on her lap.
The medical examiner determined that the single shot that killed Matthew had not only been made at close range, but in direct contact. A distinctive dark ring against his skin marked the place where the gun must have been held with force while the shooter pulled the trigger. In Savannah's case, she may not have even known that the shot was coming. There were no signs of a struggle. Tragically, it was determined that had medical assistance been sought immediately, she or her unborn son, Fabian, may possibly have been saved.
This is the little baby gender reveal for my baby girl. Now they're gonna cut it and see what it is.
The couple had been thrilled to learn of the pregnancy and were keen to begin the next phase in their life together.
It's a boy. It's a boy.
The Soto family was, unfortunately, no stranger to tragedy. In May 2023, less than a year before Savannah was found, her 15-year-old brother Ethan was also shot dead. Revenge for a drug robbery.
He was. He was a piece of my heart. But now that he's gone, more than a piece is gone.
The killer, 17-year-old Victor Rivas, claimed that Ethan had stolen drugs from him the day before. He arranged for a young girl to meet with Ethan near his house, a tactic designed to lure him from his home, where he could be killed. Investigators later described the setup as an ambush. Ethan was rushed to the hospital, where he later died. A heartbroken Soto family then sought revenge of their own, attacking Victor Rivas in a Bexar County courtroom when he made an appearance for a preliminary hearing. Amongst those throwing punches in the courtroom was Matthew Guerra. It was not the first time that Matthew lashed out. In fact, he had a growing criminal record full of offenses, from reckless driving to assault. Indeed, at least one charge pertained to his treatment of Savannah, an assault from 1 year earlier. Despite their history, family members insisted the couple were extremely happy. With the baby coming, they had overcome their troubles and left their previous drama in the past.
He definitely didn't hang around the best crowd.
Matthew's father confirmed the assault charge involved Savannah and happened last Christmas. But since then, he says they've been a happy couple living together in Leon Valley.
They were inseparable. Was it the perfect relationship? No, but But she definitely was not a prisoner there. Her and Matthew were both overjoyed and couldn't wait for the Fabian's arrival.
Did you know a new heating and AC system in the greater Atlanta metro area could cost you just $110 per month? Armado Heating and Air is making heating and AC systems for...
Following the discovery of the young couple, investigators returned to their home on Grissom Road. They found it in a different state than officers had just days before. Just inside the door, the cushions for the sofa had been pulled up. The houseplant in the corner of the kitchen had been knocked over. On the counter, where officers had previously found a lit candle, there was now a canister of flour tipped over. There appeared to be no effort to tidy it. A vent to an air duct near the ceiling had been removed. More troublesome, in the bedroom, dresser drawers sat open. Savannah's collection of purses, which had hung neatly on the wall, were no longer placed there. The organized closet, containing most of their personal belongings, was now in disarray. There was no sign of forced entry into the home, and it could not be immediately determined what items, if any, were missing from the apartment. However, it was clear to investigators that someone had been in the home between the time that the welfare check had taken place on December 23rd, the day the couple was reported missing, and the time that investigators returned on December 28th, 2 days after they were found. Whoever had entered had been searching for something, either a specific item or perhaps anything of value. This person likely had a key to the unit, such as one taken from the crime scene.
Right, and they knew where they lived. Okay,
it was no secret that Matthew Guerra had money. He wore a collection of gold-studded jewelry valued in the thousands. He and Savannah often boasted about their good fortune on social media. While Savannah held her baby bump, Matthew posed holding stacks of cash. His Instagram and Telegram accounts were even more provocative. Matthew promoted his line of work, selling illegal drugs, by posting montages of his products interspersed with images of his jewelry, alongside his guns. Investigators deduced that the couple had been robbed, stripped of their personal belongings in the car after the murder. Then, their home later entered and searched through after the fact. It seemed increasingly likely that Matthew's online boasting had made him and his young family a target for robbery and murder.
Exactly. Because what in the world?
Surveillance footage from the medical apartments on Danny Kaye Drive captured Matthew's silver Kia entering the parking lot 1 minute before midnight on the night of December 21st.
1 minute before midnight, Savannah, stay home. Why are you out?
About 5 minutes later, a pickup truck drove in behind the Kia, slowing for a moment as though hesitating to turn around the side of the apartment complex. The cover of the truck bed is shown sitting askew as the vehicle pulls into the parking lot. A camera on the other side of the building captured the pickup approaching the Kia, which slowed to meet the truck with its lights turned off. After both vehicles slowed to a stop, the truck also turned off its lights. Emerging from the pickup was a heavy-set man in a white tank top. He held a brief exchange with the driver of the Kia before grabbing a towel from the cab of the truck.
Hold on just a second. I'm trying to...
He appeared to then wipe down some spots on the silver car. Following the exchange, the Kia drove forward in the lot, towards the back corner where it would later be found with Matthew and Savannah inside. The pickup truck followed. The two vehicles remained in the far back of the lot for 3.5 minutes. There are no cameras in the area to capture exactly what occurred over that time frame. When the pickup truck reemerged, the cover to the truck bed had been readjusted and was shown sitting flush to the frame. The truck left the apartment complex.
No lights.
The silver Kia, of course, did not follow.
So who was in the back?
Cameras at the apartment complex on Danny Kaye were not the only ones with a story to tell about the night of the murder. Matthew and Savannah's apartment complex, just a few miles away, was likewise monitored by a series of security cameras. At 10:30 p.m. on the night the couple were killed, Matthew was captured making a trip out to the parking lot. He met with individuals who pulled up in a Toyota Corolla, then a Mercedes. He was then captured walking back and into his building. He wore the same tracksuit that he would later be found in. Also visible were his gold rings and chain. Even more insightful was what these cameras captured in the following days. The now familiar pickup truck. It pulled into the complex and parked, too far away to identify the driver in the dark. Yet the implication was clear. The killer had arrived to enter Matthew and Savannah's home, even while friends and family searched for them in desperation. The motion-censored cameras did not record the moment the driver exited the truck, but they did capture the return. Investigators speculated that the driver used Matthew's stolen key to enter the apartment.
And he knew
The
where they
likely
lived.
killer was inside, rifling through the couple's belongings for roughly 40 minutes before returning to their vehicle and leaving the scene.
How he knew where you stayed at? I thought it was a gate. Never mind.
The key piece of video footage depicting the large man in the white shirt wiping down the exterior of the silver Kia was distributed to the public in an effort to identify the truck and its owner. Despite a significant amount of footage, the license plate to the vehicle could not be deciphered. However, the man in white had what detectives referred to as a distinctive look, which they suspected someone would recognize.
Look, that stomach. Not no distinctive look. Ooh, that stomach. How many people y'all know drive a truck like that with that stomach? Just asking. You know, I don't discriminate. Hold on. Let me swap chargers real quick. I gotta get up and stretch my legs anyway. Ooh, I did need to stretch, huh? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why are you trying to be out with him at 12 o'clock when you got an appointment? Even you now, why you? I just don't understand. Like, why you all outside? 9 months. Hey, you could have been in the house chilling. I'm just saying, you could have been in the house chilling. Like, he need your help. I guess technically he damn did.
This was, in fact, the case.
Yeah.
Investigators were led to the home of Ramon Preciado on Charlie Chan Drive in San Antonio. 53-year-old Ramon lived with his wife, Myrta, and his 19-year-old son, Christopher.
Christopher?
As investigators arrived, they brought with them an understanding of the role that the father, and likely his son, had played in the aftermath of the murders. But the puzzle still had missing pieces. The two Preciados were told the reason for the visit, then separated to speak with detectives.
How do you say your last name? Preciado? Preciado? Preciado. I never did that. Never. What's your middle name? Chris? Go like this or Christopher?
Christopher.
Christopher told detectives that he knew of the incident from the news. He had watched the video of his father in the white shirt played on KSAT, the local news channel. Beyond that, he claimed ignorance.
Is that your dad? Yes. Okay, I guess you know what this is all about. You don't have any idea why we're taking the trip? Why we're contacting you? What video are you referencing? Case after you? The one with the pregnant girl? Or that same one? Okay.
Visible to investigators from the front lawn of the house was the home's security cameras. If they were in working order, this footage could fill in some gaps. What Christopher told the detective was untrue. The home security cameras provided more than just live feeds. They recorded footage.
If you bought Earth Breeze because of me, I owe you an apology. See, there's something I probably should have told you, and
When he sat down with investigators, Christopher was confronted with what they had seen. The cameras had recorded Matthew and Savannah arriving at the house on Charlie Chan and picking up Christopher on the night they were last seen alive.
And what happened when you arrived at your house? When he arrived at my house, he was kind of agitated right at me. Like, he was like, man, I told you to be out here already. Like, why aren't you already out here waiting for me?
The cameras showed that Christopher had in fact been waiting for them outside, pacing. Then the silver Kia left, only to return a few minutes later. During this time, Christopher described Matthew as agitated. His irritated disposition made Christopher uncomfortable. He told the detective that he had seen Matthew's Instagram, so he knew that he carried guns. He was only trying to buy a small amount of marijuana.
I got in the backseat of his car. And he was very agitated. He's like, come on, man, just get the fuck in, bro. Come on, hurry up, let's do this, let's get out of here. So I was like, what? It was weird to me because that was the first time he's ever, like, somebody get in his car. And so that, I was a little, it was abnormal to me because he was just like this, passing through me.
Right, passing through the window, right.
He just walked away. Right. So it was weird to me that he wanted me to get in the back already. Okay. So I didn't go about that. I want to be like, no, because I don't know what it was going to escalate to. Yeah.
In Christopher's version of events, he gave Matthew $100 in exchange for $60 worth of marijuana.
Let me go get Cole. Hold on just a second. I'm so glad I went ahead and plugged up that doggone hot spot over there because I got the flashlight on. Sure, because I didn't charge my computer from last night. I was trying to keep up. I was like, hold on, wait. It did go down a little bit. I don't try to. Seeing it come on camera was like seeing it form because I felt it. But like actually seeing it on camera, oh, I was like, oh. He said he had came. Matthew had pulled up, and this is the part that I got to scroll back to because it said something about $60 or something.
So it was weird to me that he wanted me to get in the back.
Get in the back. Yeah. Okay. So he was coming to buy some gas, and Matthew was like, I told you he was agitated because.
How you go about that? I want to be like, no.
It's something about this sweet heat from Popeyes. This sweet heat sauce. She got a little kick to her, but oh my goodness. On some chicken wings.
No, I don't know what it was. Yeah, I still get to. Yeah.
In Christopher's version of events, he gave Matthew $100 in exchange for $60 worth of marijuana.
Well, how did that come about? I give you $100 for $60.
As the transaction was underway, Christopher reached for his cell phone, which was in his pants pocket, a motion that piqued Matthew's apparent paranoia. Christopher claimed the young, rich drug dealer must have been under the influence of something. That would explain his alleged agitation and aggressive reaction to Christopher reaching for his phone.
he has like something right here where he has his gun. Yeah. And what he did was he was like already agitated with her, and he was just sitting there, and then all of a sudden he's like, man, bro, you know what? He was like, no, bro, just get the out, bro, just get the out. I was like, what are you talking about? You know? I was kind of confused. He was like, bro, just get the out. And I'm like, why would you want me to get out? And I was like, whatever. I'm just like, I'm gonna take the loss. I don't want to. Yeah. So you already getting money? Yeah, I already getting his money. So I was about.
I'm confused. Hold on. He pull up, and you want to buy some weed from him, right? Hey, pull up. I need some gas. Okay, cool. How much you want? So I know how much to bring. Okay. Somehow, I'm giving you $100, but I'm only getting $60 of gas. I don't know. Did I owe you from last time or something? I don't necessarily know how that worked out, but anyway. And then I give you the money. And I started reaching for my phone, but I'm in the back seat. So it ain't adding up. You already told me to get in the car, something that we don't do. Red flag number 1. Then I give you the cash, and then all of a sudden you telling me to get out. If you don't give me my damn gas, you're gonna see agitation.
I was like this, like to grab my phone because I wanted to flash because it's dark in the middle of the night. And I'd never been in that car before, so I didn't want to step on anything. So I was just opening the door. I was about to open the door. I go like this with my phone. I try to turn the flash on. And then as soon as he does that, he reacts. He goes like this. And he pulls his little gun on me. Okay. I didn't know what to do at that point.
What happened next was apparently challenging for Christopher to articulate.
Sorry,
What you mean you ain't know what to do? What the fuck did you do? What the fuck you talking about? I ain't know what to do. What did you do? Like, what are you talking about?
He was about to pull it because he had like that. Like he was already like about to like pull it. And as soon as he was just hunting at me, just continuously like, bro, what the f*** you like reaching for? Like, he just kept asking me that. I didn't know how to follow that. So I kind of picked my hands up quick. I was like, stop.
How the hell you worried about me reaching for something when you got my damn money and you give me my weed? I'm confused. You need to be worried about what I'm reaching for. You need to be reaching for my weed.
Like this. I was like, bro, stop. Just stop, bro. I just want to go, bro. I don't want to deal with this. After he did that, I could tell he was about to pull it on me. So it was like this pretty much in my face. So I go like that. And then he pulls it. Pulls the trigger. Okay. And then he bring you into the backseat. I'm in the backseat. So he's pointing at you, so it goes off in the backseat. Yeah, it's going on in the backseat. Like I push it because I don't want it in my face, like this. So I go like that, and I kind of push it away. And I kind of duck down because I didn't want it to hit me. And he just went like that, and he started yelling, babe. I didn't know what he was yelling because I heard my ears were all ringing.
In an effort to move Matthew's handgun away from him, Christopher claimed to have pushed the gun away with his open palm while Matthew's finger was on the trigger. A bullet was fired. Savannah, 9 months pregnant with Fabian, was struck. In the subsequent chaos, a second struggle ensued. Somehow, another push of the gun redirected a second, also fatal, shot. This one hit Matthew.
And so when we see the car pull up and the dad pull up and he was wiping shit down and then they duck off in the back and all that. Gotcha. Damn. Well, that's what I didn't understand. How the hell you pull up on me and you motherfucking agitated, but you finna get some money? how you already irritated and agitated because you finna get ready to make a play. Then all of a sudden you telling me to get in the car. You agitated, then you tell me to get the fuck out the car. You didn't give me my weed. You got my money, but you agitated. You pulling guns on me and shit. You playing with the firearm and shit, waving it around in people's face, trying to intimidate people. Shit, I'm really tragic.
I push it, yeah. And then so he had already had his finger on the trigger though when it was facing me.
When it was facing you?
Yes, yeah, he had it on his.
And then so you pushed it
on the trigger. I pushed it, and he, like, I guess he thought I was gonna grab something, but I don't have anything to grab.
Mm-hmm. And then, so you're saying he shot her? Okay, so she might be on
head, yes.
And where's she bleeding from?
It looked like she just started bleeding like right here.
On the left side of her neck?
Well,
Yeah, so obviously she's here, right?
She has a light on her side.
On her side, so it looks like she's bleeding on the left side of her neck.
It looks like she's bleeding on the left side of her neck, and he's just yelling, babe, babe.
Detectives believed there were more than a few oddities in the story Christopher offered. The first were what appeared to be blatant contradictions with the physical evidence. Had a sudden push from Christopher's hand caused the first shot to hit Savannah, she would have been injured on the side, not the back of her head. What Christopher claimed to have viewed of her wound was also inconsistent with where the staining was later found on her and inside the vehicle. Perhaps most difficult to reconcile was his recollection of how Matthew had been shot. The angle that he must have held the handgun was extremely difficult, if not
shot in the back of his head. This nigga.
impossible to replicate.
Right.
As soon as I was about to reach for the door, he like faces towards me again, so I go like that.
Okay.
Like I push it instead of like that way, like I did the first time like that. He went like that.
Okay, so it came towards him. Alright, so if he's pointing his left hand at you, right? So I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Alright, so let's say this is the driver's seat. I'm turning this way. Right? I'm looking at the girl, right? You're in the back seat behind me. Right? So I'm in the driver's seat. There's a female here, right in your back behind you. So he's pointing the weapon at you like this. Right? So his hand, it's impossible to get that angle.
Right.
Right, no matter what you do, if I pointed it here, you're probably going to hit it. You sure as hell ain't hitting there. And the gun is not coming all the way this way unless you grab it and you put it to his head.
I didn't even touch his gun. I just kept pushing his hand and pushing it away. Well, the only time I touched it, I guess, was when I went like that.
Okay. Where did his gun go?
Oh.
I couldn't tell you. I think whenever it went like that, it kind of went like that and fell in your lap a little.
On her lap? So you
fell in here, like the bottom.
In the bottom of the bottom seat? You didn't take it?
Touched it because, well, I didn't take it because I never touched it.
Okay. So you never took the gun? Was the car locked?
What do you mean?
When you left, did you leave the car locked?
No. I left it unlocked because I didn't know how else to deal with it. I just parked it, left it. I told my dad to meet me on this side and pick me up.
Well, you me first, and your dad comes up to the car.
Yeah, he comes into the car and tries to talk to me, and I'm like, just go over there real quick. He's like, did you steal this? Did you steal this? And I'm like, no, just go over there, And then that's when I go into the space, and then...
Christopher minimized the role played by his father, Ramon, insisting that he never looked into the car when he came to collect him on the night of the murders. His father had no idea what had occurred when he picked his son up at the medical apartments that night, Christopher said. The cameras told a different story. The exchange between the two men in the parking lot clearly showed the older man leaning into the vehicle, where Savannah Soto still sat in the passenger seat, the father of her child sprawled out in the back. On January 3rd, 2024, Christopher Preciado, alongside his father, were arrested and charged.
Why did you do it? Are you sorry for what happened? Did you know Savannah was a 9? Did you know she was pregnant? Did you do it? Were you involved?
Close the door.
So the two individuals we just walked out today, again, is a father and son. The first individual is a father. The second individual is a son. They're going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening with capital murder and the father's going to be charged with abuse of a corpse. So we do expect more charges to be pending.
Speculation surrounding the murders was running rampant online. The release of the parking lot video piqued the interest of internet detectives who dedicated hours to viewing, analyzing, and speculating about the case.
He definitely.
So I don't know if you guys are following the case of the missing pregnant teenager out of San Antonio, Texas, Savannah Soto, but there has been some crazy updates in the case.
All right, let me know if this is better. Here we go. You guys can see it?
Now, I don't know who these three guys are, but a lot of people are thinking that one of them is the boyfriend of that one chick who was talking all that crap about Savannah on her Instagram and then her TikTok.
There was a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murders.
One central topic of interest online was the moment in the parking lot video when the towel used by Ramon to wipe down the car seems to appear on the seat in the cab of the truck, as though thrown to him from a passenger. A third person must have been present. Indeed, 7 days following the first arrests, investigators made a third. The cameras at the Preciado home revealed that shortly after Christopher left in the Kia with Matthew and Savannah, Ramon Preciado was captured heading towards his pickup. His wife, Myrta, was right behind him.
Mirta, as a mother, how did you get involved in this? Mirta, did you get anything for your son? Do you have anything to say to these families? Did you get anything for your son used in this murder?
There was a lot of information on social media that there was a third individual involved. Our homicide detectives were aware of that. However, we were looking for enough probable cause to make that arrest and to present the best case forward to the DA's office. Today, that happened. They were able to develop enough evidence to charge.
Thank you to the internet sleuths. Ma'am, don't get up here no press, with your press conference acting all snooty and shit. Thank you to the internet sleuths because y'all didn't notice that. Shit, I didn't even damn notice that towel being thrown.
47-year-old Mirta Romanos. She is believed to be, I'm not sure exactly what the relationship is, but maybe a stepmother to Christopher, 19-year-old Christopher. She is being charged with 3 felonies. At this time, we're confident that there's no more suspects. At this time, we're confident that these were the 3 individuals that were involved in this case.
Though Christopher continued to argue self-defense, his claims were growing more dubious as evidence accumulated. The murder weapon, a .380 caliber handgun, which he claimed was Matthew's, was found in his house inside of a locked closet in his parents' room. Officers gained access only after threatening to pull the door from its hinges, at which time Myrta miraculously produced the ostensibly missing key.
How cooperative was she? I know there was a search warrant that was issued a few days ago. There was a search warrant, so they had the authority to go into that home. Today, I don't believe she said much.
They matched her weapon to the ballistics?
Right. That tampering with evidence, from what we understand, she stated that was her gun. So we do know that that was her weapon.
The gun was found loaded with 2 bullets and was stored with a full magazine containing another 5. Exactly 3 bullets were missing, accounting for the 2 fatal shots and the one located near the casing in the silver Kia. The gun was registered to an ex-girlfriend of Ramon Preciado. She told investigators that after they parted ways, her gun had gone missing.
That is butlers. Not the ex-girlfriend gun. And we don't know what's wrong. I think she's a stepmom or something.
Christopher was held in custody in a Bexar County jail on a $1 million bond. His legal team filed multiple motions to have this amount significantly reduced. All attempts were denied. As the state prepared for trial, they further bolstered the case against Christopher. His motive was as anticipated.
What?
The state believed that he wanted Matthew's money and was willing to kill him, Savannah, and Fabian to get it. The day after, a neighbor on Charlie Chan Drive found $160 in cash outside on the driveway of the Preciado house while walking their dog. The crumpled bills were stained in blood. Christopher's messaging
That's all you got was $160.
and social media posts were also damning.
Uh-oh.
In the days prior to the murders, his correspondence with an associate named Anthony showed him desperate to arrange the purchase of car parts with funds that he clearly did not have. At one point, he offered 2 rings as collateral. One he described as engraved with a 10K, and the other with a large ruby. 2 rings matching these descriptions were sold to a local pawn shop by his associate for $300 in the days after the murders. When they were retrieved, investigators confirmed they were Matthew Guerra's. As Christopher's trial date approached, both parents were released from custody. First Ramon, who after 13 and a half months was able to gain release on a reduced $450,000 bond.
2 murdered people and an unborn child. Anything you want to say about yourself? This is your chance to say your side. Last chance.
To the shock and confusion of the Guerra and Soto families, Myrta Romanos was also eventually released as well when the charges against her were dismissed. After 2 years, the prosecutor's office sought continuance after continuance, seeking additional time for further investigation. The evidence of her involvement was lacking. Myrta was released in November 2025.
Damn, she just got out. Damn, she just got out in November. You know what? 2 years. But your charges get dropped. Oh, that's a lot. Hold on, let me see. Because I know that I went to Publix today, and that got me some Altoids. Oh, they give me some Altoids. 2 years and your charges get dropped. Ooh. Ooh.
After 22 months.
How have the last 2 years been?
No.
How does it feel to be released from jail?
Get out of my damn face.
How does it feel the last 2 years? Do you believe Christopher and Ramon are innocent? Do you have anything to say to the victims?
Taxi. Get your ass out of my damn face.
Christopher Preciado stood trial for 3 counts of capital murder in March 2026. The state decided not to pursue the death penalty if convicted.
There are no eyewitnesses to this offense.
Right.
Nobody's going to testify that said they saw Christopher Preciado pull a trigger with any sort of intent or deliberation.
Sure.
There's no video evidence of this crime that took place.
That's true.
You're not going to receive any blood spatter evidence that implicates him in this capital murder. There's no DNA evidence that's going to implicate him of capital murder. The evidence will show you're not going to find any evidence of fingerprints of any kind
Get to the point,
that would implicate him in this capital murder. A drug transaction gone wrong where a gun is pulled on him by the drug dealer. A struggle and then chaos when shots are fired after that.
The defense team at trial stuck to the story Christopher had presented to detectives upon his arrest. He had not brought a gun with him to the drug deal. The shots had been fired in the midst of a struggle.
But we found the gun in your house that belonged to your daddy's ex-girlfriend in the safe that y'all said y'all didn't know how to get into or how to access to, but with enough persuasion, Myrta had the key. Myrta. So what the hell are you talking about? What?
Were a tragedy, though the result of self-defense.
There you go.
While the state described the murders as an execution based on the nature of the injuries, the medical examiner could not testify with 100% certainty what order the shots were fired, nor whether they were intentional or accidental. Indeed, there was gunpowder residue found on both Matthew and Savannah. Results were inconclusive regarding whether either had held or fired a gun, however. Much of the evidence focusing on the cleanup after the crime could be attributed to panic and fear. These actions were taken at the direction of Ramon, not Christopher, argued the defense. Finally, the defense argued that Matthew Guerra's illegal activities, his criminal history, and the risk associated with his lifestyle should make jurors question whether his actions in the car that night led to his death, and that of his young family. His attorneys painted Matthew as an aggressor and their client as a docile loser.
Christopher is this 19-year-old stoner gamer who's sitting there. When they picked up his possessions from his room, he has a sweatshirt that says Virginity Rocks. It's in the pictures. Can't find it right now, but they showed it to you all. This is the kind of guy that they're saying is a stone cold executioner, to use Miss Albin's word when she started this case, that these people were executed. They're saying that guy is an executioner. She showed you pictures at the very beginning of Matthew holding the gun. When you look through those Instagrams, which there's a lot of stuff to look through, there's a picture of Matthew holding a gun. Matthew holding a long arm, Matthew holding an extended clip. When I was a young prosecutor, I put that kind of guy in jail. And now here, we're calling him a great guy, a family man. He was going to have a baby the next day. They showed you video of Matthew walking in his apartment complex, looking all cool with his track little uniform on or whatever he was wearing. And he's happy as a clam because he just made 2 drug deals on video right in front of God and everyone. He's just walking around like, hey, more money. I've got to pay taxes on this money. IRS don't even know that I'm making cash.
Subject to facts on evidence, Your Honor.
You can infer from looking at that video what he's doing. The Mercedes-Benz, that I'm sure did not live at that apartment complex, and a Toyota, and he's walking out there and then he's walking back in to go pick up his pregnant girlfriend and take her to another drug deal. That's what he's doing.
That's what I was blowed about. I'm like, Savannah, why your ass didn't stay at the house? All that passenger riding shit, 9 months pregnant with all these drug transactions. Okay, he's a little drug dealer. Okay, that's fine. We ain't knocking that, ma'am. I'm not knocking that. Go sit down. It was my issue. Go lay down.
They want to portray him as this really great family man, this guy who's going to have a baby the next day.
I mean, he could be both. He could be a drug dealer and a family man. I mean, don't act like he can't be both. He can definitely be both. It was her ass. Go sit.
Anything gone wrong? She's mom. Savannah's a mom. Like, she's going to have a baby the next day? They're supposed to be going in a matter of hours. And she makes a decision to go to a drug deal? Does she not watch TV?
And we did not shy away from the fact that Matthew dealt drugs to make money.
Okay.
We were not hiding from that. We didn't stand up here and try to paint them as these angelic people who never made mistakes. I think I actually said, you're going to hear they made mistakes. Those were my words. And those you have heard.
Okay,
but that doesn't mean that they deserve what happened to them.
Absolutely not.
That does not justify the execution that this man perpetrated on them. It doesn't.
It don't, because they did get shot in the back of the head. So don't try to sit here and act like, oh, he was waving a gun at me and then I tried to push it away. And then boom, boom, he accidentally shot her. And then boom, boom, he accidentally. I'm like, sir, you can't be sitting in the passenger side or the driver's side and then shoot somebody in the back of the head, in the back, And the driver's no, that
You can see Christopher
get it together.
is not this virginity rocks innocent guy that they want you to think he is.
For sure.
He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Prosecutor.
Violence, extreme. Dr. Molina testified Savannah's wound that wasn't necessarily fatal. If somebody would have done something about it, that baby might have been able to be saved. This was extreme. This was violence. This was senseless. It was unnecessary and it was unjustified.
Right.
It was selfish. It was monetarily based. There was no good reason for it.
Come on, prosecutor.
The jury deliberated for just under 2 hours before returning with a unanimous verdict.
Guilty under
Christopher Preciado was found guilty on all 3 counts of capital murder for the deaths of Savannah Soto, Matthew Guerra, and their unborn child, Fabian. These convictions resulted in an automatic sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Look how you look.
He took my granddaughter, my great-grandson. You will never see him again. But I'm glad that they found him guilty.
Yeah.
And her mother right here. And her father. They cannot talk, but I will. I will talk for my cousin and her boyfriend. You took their unborn son. He didn't even have a chance to live.
Right. Right. Like you could have at least
Ramon
called. If it would have
Preciado.
been an accident, like you claim, you could have called and been like, "Hey, at least you're gonna put the damn car seat on the lap."
Is scheduled to stand trial on May 11th, 2026, on charges of tampering with evidence and abuse of a corpse. The Soto family have also received justice for the murder of Savannah's younger brother, Ethan. His killer, Victor Rivas, eventually pleaded guilty to the murder and was given a 40-year sentence.
15.
What's your message to the Bexar County District Attorney's Office about keeping momentum on this case?
I think that they know what's best to do. I think they were just as involved as Christopher was, and I think justice should be served when it comes to them too as well, the mom and the dad.
And that was the tragic case of Savannah Soto, Matthew Guerra, and their unborn son, Fabian. Thank you for joining me.
For sure.
I'd like to offer a welcome this week to our newest Sherlock Holmes members, Tom Roberts, Justina Fowler, Emily Ann Colin, and Jordan Lockwood. It's great to have you in the lounge. I'm Kevin. This is Just Thought Lounge, and I'll see you in the next one.
Keeping it objective, always been effective. Can say he got a knack, pick it a litter. You see how Newton got his back. Yeah, the content that you need. This could be a new sign. We talk in the comments, they jot in a few lines too.
Like, the double whammy. Double whammy. Let me just see what I want to watch real quick, because I'm finna get up out of here. I'm at my 2-hour mark. Ain't nothing to be doing right now. It just... Let me just see. I ain't doing too much. Offset was shot? Wait a minute, Offset was shot? Offset was shot, y'all? Hold on just a second. Hold on, because listen. Oh my God. This Lil TJ. Lil TJ has... I was reading, I was like, who the hell is Lil TJ? And then it has also reportedly been shot in Miami, same area Offset, which I was like, I guess. Shot them black beans from the nachos. near Florida. Casino. No. Near Pablo. Okay, a rep confirms. Offset was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. There he go. That gambling. Okay, but he was near it. Anyway, per the spokesperson, Offset is, quote, fine and, quote, is currently at the hospital receiving medical care. Okay. The rep added he is stable and being closely monitored. A rep for the Seminole County Police tells TMZ, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added, Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations keep gambling. Don't worry, we're fine. Everything's fine. He lived to see another day. This rodeo. I was scrolling. There's nothing wrong with scrolling. The human hair trade is more evil than you think. What is he talking about?
Thank you. Guys, believe it or not, this is the starting point of one of the strangest luxury products on earth. Eventually, this is going to turn into a multi-$1,000 wig. Crazy. And it starts out here in the countryside of Bangladesh. And it goes a little something like this.
Bangladesh.
Would you spend a decade of your life untangling hair for just $1,500? Well, that's the reality of the human hair trade. And nobody in the beauty industry wants you to know about this. They call it black gold.
Black gold is
your day-to-day covered with Phase 44 super agents. Your life is chaotic.
With this hair trade.
It is the human hair trade, and it's growing faster than almost any market on earth. It's already worth more than $10 billion annually, and it's climbing.
Guys, that is an $11,000 box, 44 kilos of human hair. Oh, yeah, I had.
What ends up as a multi-$1,000 high-end wig or weave starts out being collected tuft by tuft from some of the poorest villages on earth.
How much do they get paid per hour?
So 6 hours per day, like 60 taka per day, 10 taka per hour.
Today, I'm tracing the painstaking reality of the human hair trade. Every single step from the village floor to the finished wig to expose exactly how a few cents becomes $1,000. Who's pocketing the difference?
Do they get paid like per bunch of hair, per kilo, per hour? How does it work? They get like 50 cents a day? 50 cents a day.
And why nobody wants you to know about it.
Hey guys, we're following this kind of like a hair collecting bloke. We're gonna go door to door, see how much hair he's able to buy, how much it costs, see how much time is put into building one of the most insanely strange luxury products that you can find.
It comes from
First of all, pray for Offset, okay? Getting shot. We know how karma is, but still, he could have definitely lost his life.
5-year-old man walking miles every day with a heavy shoulder pole. He's the first link in this global hair trade.
How long has he done this for?
28 years.
Wow. How much money does he, on average, can he make a day?
So like average, someday maybe I can earn like 500 to 600 taka in average.
Okay, so after a bunch of steel, he also just picked up like a small bunch of his wife's hair and sold it to him as well. We're going to find out how much it is, but that's like the first bunch of hair we're buying today.
Oh, 20 taka for this.
20 taka for this bunch of hair.
Yes.
So that's like 20 cents, 16 cents?
Yeah, 16 or 17 cents.
16, 17 cents. Oh, okay. It's expensive. It's like a lot of his money. Alright guys, second bunch of hair. It looks about the same last time. It was like 16 cents, 30 daka, 20 daka, something like that. Let's find out. I mean, again, we have like, I don't know, small grouping of hair. I'm super curious how long it takes for these ladies to collect this much hair. Alright guys, kind of a score. Second house, this lady's willing to sell her hair. In these kind of areas, it seems to be all this kind of same house, like the mud floor, corrugated iron roof, bamboo or wooden exterior. Really, really like old school traditional style. Oh my god, she has a lot. That's crazy, guys. So they're sort of using the old school Bangladeshan coins, which I don't think are in issue anymore. At least I've never used them. And they use those as weight. So that's like, how many grams is that?
14 grams.
14 grams, so it's like 140 taka she's owed for this. That's crazy. She's collected that for 2 months. She just gets like, you know, an extra $1 or so on the side. It's not, I mean, it's just gonna be waste hair anyway. This is just dead fall that they get from combing their hair, so a little bit of an extra poke for her. Guys, have you ever been stuck at an airport, internetless, desperately searching for one of those SIM card vendors that may or may not even exist?
This trip has been saved by Simify. If you're not on eSIMs yet, I honestly don't know what you guys are doing. There's no queues, no physical SIM hassle, no massive roaming charges. You're just online instantly as soon as you hit the ground in paradise. So if you don't know what an eSIM is, it's mobile data you download straight to your phone instead of buying a physical SIM card. There's no more swapping SIMs or hunting for a shop at the airport. Everything's just managed through the Simify app, which makes it super simple. Watch how easy this is. Before I board my flight, I just open the Simify app and scan the QR code to download my eSIM plan. When I land, I go to the phone settings, switch to Simify, turn on data roaming, and boom, I'm just online within minutes. Simify works in over 150 different countries with data plans starting from just $2 a day, no hidden fees, everything's prepaid in the app, so you never get hit with roaming bill shock. Use my code for 15% off, link is in the description below. Change how you travel.
Did you see the print on that 8x10? Good orange. Come around the corner so I can see it. It looked like an 8x10, but she might be bigger than an 8x10. Oh, that print.
Whoa, oh my god, no wonder. Guys, this is crazy. There's an absolute ton of hair from this like young lady, apparently really long hair as well. Believe it or not, this stuff is worth eventually like an absolute ton of money. How long did it take you to grow all this hair?
Like 6 months.
6 months?
That means he has so much hair fall.
Alright, we've got actual weights this time instead of coins. There's just like so much hair there.
She got 120 gram.
120
gram. It costs 1500 BDT.
$12 for all our hair. That's like a decent chunk.
So what's the street value of a handful of human hair in rural Bangladesh?
He's like loaded up. So I think he's going to basically like try sell that off right away to this congregator.
Travels just a few miles down the road to this. A middleman shop.
Oh, can I see the hair?
This is where thousands of those tiny clumps get aggregated into just mountains.
Dude, what an interesting shop. Oh my god, that's a giant bag of hair. Alright guys, so all this hair has like come in from the ladies, around the various villages. Like one little tuft of this is collected over months and months and months. How much is like all this hair, how much will he sell this for?
So they sell 12,000 per kilogram.
12,000 per kilo?
Per kilogram.
Dude,
very less than.
That's like not that, that's like $100.
Yeah, $100.
Oh, it's still like, so it's like $100 a kilo at this point, even before any processing.
Any processing.
That's quite expensive still.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, when you see the amount of people that is required to get that, that's a lot of people, a lot of loose hair that's just been combed off over the years, but $100 a kilo still, guys. It's a decent chunk of change.
And the price, by the time it hits the scale...
oh, we need to see the scale. All right, guys, so this is, oh, wow. So that is 1. Oh, we're rolling this. That is 1.9 kilos, I think. Guys, isn't it crazy to think that is like $200 worth of hair. How long does it take them to collect this much hair?
আচ্ছা এই চুলগুলো এখানে তো অলমোস্ট 2 কেজির মতো আছে It takes like 10 to 15 days to gather together.
10 to 15 days.
$100 a kilo for a tangled mess of hair might seem like a lot, but it turns out that price has been climbing year after year. This market is just getting started.
Two people place the same exact trade. One loses, the other one wins. Why?
The market for human hair is massive. Wigs, weaves, and extensions is already this multi-billion-dollar industry, and right now, growth is almost parabolic. What was once mostly driven by the African American community has gone global thanks to social media.
Every year, I spend about $3,000 on my hair, and every year, that price is going up.
Africa itself is now one of the fastest growing markets on the planet, expanding at well over 13% a year. And the demand is spilling across into Asia. K-beauty and cosplay culture have a real appetite for wigs. You combine both these things and the appetite for human hair right now, well, it's basically insatiable. And for any of this to work, for any of it to be economically viable, the industry needs two things: a massive supply of raw hair and an extremely cheap labor process. And when I say extremely cheap, I mean it. This is some of the most exploitative labor I have ever seen. Untangling hundreds of kilos of hair isn't easy. In fact, you need village after village of women all over the Bangladeshi countryside in order to just get started.
Yeah, this is like a crazy community here. It's like clay-based houses and just basically this like jute walls on the structure. Incredible, this village. Hello. Guys, this is absolutely wild. So this entire like village of women is basically individually sorting tangled hair.
The prints.
Their tool of choice is a bicycle spoke, sharpened into a small hook. And strand by strand, they turn this chaos into some form of order.
Kind of wild to see. We've got a full room of these ladies doing it. I'm going to get up close and personal and see it, how this goes down, because it looks like a ton of work.
So this is tiny portion, so they separated each by each, like one by one, like that way, and it comes, it's like a big bunch.
How many hours do they spend doing this?
একদিনে আপনারা কত ঘন্টা কাজ করেন?
5 ঘন্টা.
Oh, so 6 hours a day they work for separating hairs.
Wow, and they get paid like per bunch of hair, per kilo, per hour? How does it work?
মাস হিসেবে they got paid per hour, like per hour 10 টাকা. They work 6 hours a day, like 60 টাকা per day.
That's like 8 cents an hour.
Less than 8 cents, like 40 cents.
They get like 50 cents a day?
50 cents a day.
Wow. Guys, that is tough.
So tough.
That is tough.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, guys. This woman has spent 7 years of her life untangling hair, and all she has to show for it is $1,000. And she's not alone. We visit village after village of these women, all sitting around untangling hair all day long and getting paid next to nothing.
So, for example, she said that we works from 8 in the morning till 2 at noon, okay?
Yeah. Obviously, they'd like to be paid more, right? But yeah, what do they think about the pay?
Actually, we need to earn money because we need to lead our family. So my man or my earning people is being earning, but that's not enough for my family to run. For that reason, we are working here for some money so that we can help to lead our family. So we don't have other job to do. So unless we get 60 taka per day, this is the only option we have.
So there's no other option?
No other option for them.
Okay, no other job option.
And here's the paradox. These women will spend their lives sorting other people's hair for pennies. But for them, they would never sell their own. Despite having a population of nearly 170 million people, Bangladesh alone cannot possibly meet the raw hair demand. There's some pretty big hang-ups. This is a Muslim country.
Okay, they don't sell their hair.
Why not?
But they all says that in Islamic culture, this is haram to sell here. So we just put inside the mud, like a grab. So we don't sell.
So did she cut her hair off, or is it just free fall hair?
কাটেন নাই মানে চুল আঁচড়ানোর সময় গিয়ে পড়ছে ঠিক না
It's just free fall hair.
That's right.
Does she cut her hair at all, or is it just
like only for hair fall?
Just when she's combing her hair?
Combing her hair.
Wow, that's incredible.
That means it's pulled from combs, from drains. It's collected hair by hair every single morning by the women of this country. It is not cut.
But all these people who sold their hair are Islamic also.
Okay, so all of them, they said that those girls who sell their hair, they don't believe on Allah, and even they don't obey Allah's very well for that reason, and they value rather than Allah's decision the money.
Wow, that's crazy, huh? So even though these guys are like grinding it out at 50 cents a day, they won't sell their hair.
Yeah.
That's crazy, guys.
So all of them here, they're working for last 7 years, but many other houses or many other women, they have been working for maybe 20 or 25 years long.
25 years for doing this.
Yeah. But
at 50 cents a day.
But these factory, they are working for last 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they know like how much hair can they process in one day?
So per day, one woman can separate like 35 gram, maybe 40 gram, 45 gram.
45 grams a day.
Yeah, 45 grams a day.
That is nuts. Just 45 grams a day. That is incredible. Guys, just the amount of labor in this industry is mind-blowing. Like 50 cents a day, just like 45, 50 grams that you can possibly process in 6 hours, despite just doing this for 20 years upwards. And just this is basically what all these ladies have managed to do in one day so far. This entire factory is capable of just this one lump. That, I mean, it's human hair. It doesn't weigh anything at all. And the price starts to kind of make sense, because by the end of this video, you will see how just 40, 50 kilos of hair can sell for tens of thousands of dollars.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you. Just
Bangladesh has some of the cheapest workforce, but not enough hair. India has mountains of it. Over there, donating your hair isn't just acceptable, it's religious practice. But India has higher labor costs and a 30% export tax. So instead, it gets smuggled.
This week, Indian officials cracked a big case. They found hair worth over $1 billion being smuggled.
Thousands of kilos of human hair illegally crosses the border into Bangladesh every single night, through the same routes that have been used for cattle and gold for centuries. Border forces seize the stuff. Massive illegal shipments of human hair are constantly being captured and seized. But it just keeps coming. Once it's in Bangladesh, it disappears into village workshops where women process it for next to nothing.
Guys, isn't it wild just the amount of labor going into just the first step in this whole human hair wig process? When you're picking up a wig in the West, human hair wig is like obviously the premium, the high end, and I think you can see where every cent of those dollars go. Unfortunately, it's not directly to these ladies, but you can see why it costs so much. And just the amount of time, effort, money that goes into this is obscene.
Then it heads to Dhaka. From the silence of the village to the just complete chaos of the second largest city on earth, where it's going to be processed for unbelievable prices.
Alright, John, where are we? Is this the same as like the leather area? Feels it.
This area is known as a hair wig factory area.
This like the whole area is for hair wigs.
The whole area is for hair wig. So in this area, there are more than 500 hair wig factories.
500?
More than. Yeah. In each building, there are a hair factory.
So guys, it's kind of weird. I mean, you look around this place, it just kind of looks like some, I don't know, dirt path suburb, but this is like the hair wig suburb area, industrial area of Bangladesh. So you get these giant bundles of hair shipped in from the countryside. You see these guys rocking around in these kind of like electric rickshaw things, and just like hundreds and hundreds of kilos of countryside hair that is bought up by like middlemen. It's all congregated, and it comes to this giant district where everything revolves around making human hair wigs. There are more than 500 different factories. Starts like this, and somehow they turn it into some ridiculously expensive wigs. Some of them sell for way more than $1,000. Guys, at this point you can kind of see it's still like kind of like covered in dirt. There's bits of like hair and bits of wood, bits of paint, creatures living in it. Who knows? It might look like junk right now, but this stuff's valuable. Inside here, this tower, I'm told that every floor is filled with just hair processing stations. Let's find out. Alright guys, tell me this isn't one of the craziest things you have ever seen. All kinds of human hair export and import. I'm just surrounded by human hair. And they will be turned into some of the most valuable wigs on earth. Here's how it goes down.
Hair arrives in these factories in these giant, untangled hair balls. But the stuff still needs to be combed straight and sorted by size.
Because you can see when this hair first comes in, it's not exactly like the cleanest stuff. Like obviously it's just like a big mob of mess. Like look at that. That is messy. I wonder if it even... It doesn't smell that bad, really. It smells right. But they're gonna clean it, don't worry.
The combs that they use are these giant long wooden planks loaded with big ass nails. Workers then grab large handfuls of hair and just furiously whip them over and over across the nail comb.
Oh, I like your technique, sir. Look at that. Wow, look at all that hair, guys. That is crazy.
And there's room after room of these guys combing away all day long, just hair whipping back and forth.
Alright, in case you thought it was just one room of this, no, this entire building is just like floor upon floor of combers and size sorters. This place is wild. Guys.
So you see, this is all the men. The men, okay, so the women detangle it, because that's the meticulous part about it. You know, detangling it and all that. And then this is the men's, the boys, the teens. This is the men.
Wow.
Which makes sense because all that shoulder and them nails, but my shoulder, I'm like, you got that. You handle that.
Once combed, another hackle or giant nail comb thing is placed on top of the now combed hair.
Oh.
Alright guys, check this out. So basically we stack up, I mean that must be 10 odd kilos of hair, and then just put this huge nail press through the middle of it.
And then using rope, they begin to winch the two tomes together, compressing the hair in between into this giant hair sandwich. With the hair all tied off, the sizing can now begin.
Can I see that grabber thing? What's he got? Oh wow. That's like a human hair grabber? Oh my god. Guys, look at that. It's like this kind of like rubberized.
The name of this device is tweezer. Came from China.
That's a tweezer?
Yeah, tweezer.
Wow, those are some serious tweezers, guys. Alright, these are tweezers, if you can believe it or not. Just like, if you want to pull a shitload of hair out, you need something like this. Rubberized tweezers.
Workers use these rubberized tweezers to just work away at the mop of hair, pulling it out inch by inch, starting at the longest and working down to the shortest hair. They measure the hair as they go into particular hair lengths.
This digital calendar, lightening my mental load, makes it worth every penny. I wasn't fully convinced the Skylight calendar would be able to
What's he doing?
Because he is at 301,000. And so let me give him his little thumbs up.
How does he know which hairs to pull out? Or is he just trying to like pull any of it out so it's a certain length?
Okay, so his duty is to bring hairs by inch size, like separately, like 26 inch and 27 inch and 28 inch.
Wow, so this is to sort it by size?
Sorted by size, yeah.
Wow. Okay, now it's going to measure?
Yeah. Like it's 26 inch. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got like the long hair, 25 to 28. This is what size?
Okay, like 12 to 15.
And this one?
By apnar 8, 10.
8 to 10. Alright.
The lowest size is 6.
Oh, got it. For like really short hair. I imagine that's the cheapest one. Alright, look how much pressure this hair is under. Like it takes a serious amount of effort to crank this stuff out. Hi guys, so for this factory, this is the final.
I see him in the back. I did see him in the back. Chill.
Just these like perfectly portioned out sections of hair, exact length, exact weight, and then they're going to sell this on to one of the other many businesses in this kind of human hair.
They ain't doing what we doing. They doing something different. They doing something different.
That's like, that's like a huge, oh my god. That's like one hefty chunk of hair. How much hair is that? How much does that weigh?
কত কেজি এখানে ভাই? ভাই? 1 কেজি. So 1 kilogram.
That's 1 kilo? Believe it or not, it is a massive business here in Bangladesh.
It's ready to become a wig. But before we get to sewing, I need to know what all this processed hair is actually worth. And with a
So
district...
the ladies was over there making that little rope. We don't do all that shoulder shit.
With more than 500 hair factories, sometimes the market finds you.
Let's have a look at the hair. Alright, this guy, we were walking on the street and he was like, you want to buy some hair? And you know what? I'm kind of in the hair market right now. So let's take a look. That's good. Okay. Wow, oh wow, more hair. Hair everywhere. How much does the hair cost? We have.
These hairs cost 90,000 BDT per kilogram. So they sell 12,000 per kilogram.
12,000 per kilo.
Per kilogram. So this is like half a kilo. So that means like average 45,000 taka.
45,000 taka for this much.
Only for this.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so this is the medium quality. So the same here, if it is the highest quality, it will cost like 1,000 US dollar per kilogram.
Wow, crazy, right? It's wild how much it is.
How?
Good quality, right?
Good quality, good quality.
Yeah.
He just sold to a Chinese buyer.
How much?
How much? কত টাকা এই পুরো কার্টুনটা কত?
Guys, this is a 45 kilo box of human hair and it just sold for $11,000.
$11,000, guys, just for the raw material. Someone still has to turn this stuff into a wig, and that process is the most skilled and time-consuming.
These rooms seem so creepy to me. It's like you're growing something. Guys, we've got like chemicals. I imagine the silicon mix here, cooking up, and then we've got the hair just drying out. Long hair. This is the valuable stuff. Just cooling out by the window.
So this is the freshly washed hair, laid out to dry. And while the hair dries, workers have to build the canvas it will be sewn into. First, the shape. A custom plastic mold, heat pressed into exact measurements. Then comes the skin. In a quiet room, workers lay a liquid silicone onto these mannequin heads, creating a fake scalp.
Guys, there's something about this that feels so creepy to me. I don't know why. It's like so sci-fi, like they're growing something inhuman. But it's just silicone. Alright guys, here we have a cap, just kind of like roughly measured out. And it's sort of like this fine netting material. I've never worn a wig, ever. Despite what many of you might think, I have never worn a wig. This is, despite my terrible hairline, this is kind of like how it starts out. It's sort of like this mesh material gets sewn on a layer of what already feels like a plastic material.
Then comes the part that takes the most time and the most skill in the entire chain.
Alright, I think now, once we finish with this kind of initial processing room, they're sewing it through in this back room. Oh, wow.
Thank you for your service.
Alright, this is crazy, guys. So they sort of have a little like needle with a hook on the end of it. They're sort of like punching it through one side of the wig base and then pulling the hair through with the other. How long does it take to do one head of hair? This looks crazy.
It takes maximum 4 or 5 days to make one cap for
4 or 5 days.
Yeah. For a senior staff, it takes like 3 days. She is a senior staff. It takes for her 3 days for making one cap because
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And so they can only do like 10 in a month.
Yeah, 10 a month.
Wow, that's incredible.
10 a month.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
She know.
If you have tried multiple oral antidepressants and they haven't worked,
What I say?
It's the slowest, most painstaking part of the entire supply chain.
They get paid more money than the other stuff. For that reason, they likes to work.
That's good. It's like a real skill. It's not like anyone can just do this. They're like artists in a way, and they're compensated more than just plain labor. I like that.
They're not just in factories. You'll even find independent hair wig sewers just operating out the front of their homes as you walk around this district.
You just have these like mini stations and then a ton of light down on each of them so they can see what they can do. Super intricate work.
You look at them and you think, what incredible, unbreakable concentration.
Guys, I'm all of a sudden only just now realizing why they're so quiet. Because they all have headphones in and they're watching stuff on their phones. I'm a moron. I just thought these girls were locked in. Of course not. Just like tune out. I don't know how you do this and watch a drama at the same time. Although sometimes they're just TikToking.
They're supposed to have a YouTube tutorial account, TikTok tutorial account.
Oh no.
Did the lights go out?
Alright guys, power cut, Bangladesh style. I don't know how these guys are going to do it without lights. That seems tough. Again, New Year celebrations in full swing. But there you go. What a crazy ass district.
We said Bangladesh style.
Here we have like all of the samples of the different styles of hair. I've got to do it, I'm sorry. I've never had a wig on before. I don't know what this is going to look like.
You'll have to reverse it.
Reverse it?
Maybe you can take a picture and send it to your wife.
What do you guys think? You think this is my look? Huh? Huh? Maybe I should never have gone to Turkey. Maybe I should have just done this. I think I'm not the ideal clientele. Anyway, there you go, guys. Bangladesh and hair wigs. I think we're done.
If that's how you wanted to end it, okay. I get it.
work.
Oh, I'm finna get up out of here. Because I don't want to keep scrolling.
The entire country. Entire country.
Gosh. I don't even want to be dealing with him.
So a lot of major retailers are quietly getting more.
It's the price of gas. That got me not in the mood. We might have to come to this tomorrow.
Join Planet Fitness for 1 cent down, $15.
I didn't know Tommy's you was over there with them BBLs. I don't even know.
Helping build America. With 100% US.
And this was a year ago. It's his cashews. I'm gonna stop.
US built fiber broadband network.
Every time I get started.
America's connectivity company.
He in Miami?
I basically do what the Face app does, but you know, with a knife. Yeah.
Face out.
That's what we call a skinny BBL. How does it impact your life now that you're walking, moving back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so.
All right, Miguel, are you ready? Ready.
I gotta do my inspection. I'd say this is the light BBL.
My butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Is it insane to say that you know people that have died from BBL surgery?
It's been normalized, but for most people, that's insane.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami is suing the surgical center and the doctor who performed the operation.
It smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. The people there were so rude. It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out.
It's gut-wrenching. This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people. She just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again.
The Brazilian butt lift, or the BBL, is the hottest trend in plastic surgery today. It's where women undergo liposuction on their thighs, hips, and stomach, only to have the same fat injected into their butt. The goal? To create a fuller, juicier, and rounder buttocks. But here's what most people don't know. There are people that actually die from BBLs. And according to MedPage Today, the BBL is labeled as the most dangerous aesthetic procedure ever performed. It's estimated that the death rate may be as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries. And the reality is, some people go into a surgery to get a nicer ass, and they end up not living to tell the tale. Now, while some clinics are run by world-class surgeons, others, they're being called human butcher shops, where the smell of death supposedly lingers in the air. There are places, yes, right here in the United States, where clinics aren't even owned by licensed doctors, and where unqualified staff might mistakenly liposuction your intestines or inject your fat into major veins, causing instant respiratory failure. And the epicenter of this deadly trend is Miami, Florida, ground zero for countless botched surgeries and life-changing tragedies. So we had to Miami to speak with surgeons, injection clinics, models, and lawyers to get to the bottom of this story. Let's dive in.
Quick announcement, the new shirt is flying off the shelves. Classy in the front, busy in the back. We also have the Big Dog sweatshirts. You guys have absolutely crushed on these two. So look fresh as f*** and represent the brand. Link is in the description, link is in pinned comments. Go to the site and get what you like. Time to dive into the world of BBLs.
We head next to Bella Vita Aesthetics and meet with owner Eni Silveira, an entrepreneur who has invented an injection technique that is much safer than the BBL. It's here we get to see her methods in action, we speak to patients who have suffered through botched jobs from a surgery gone wrong, and finally we assemble a team of 6 models to test for ourselves whether we can tell the difference between a natural and BBL booty.
So my name is Eni Silveira. I'm a family nurse practitioner, and here in Miami, Florida, I'm known as the Booty Queen. Imagine walking to the beach and you just see like this beautiful round booty, right? You have hearts in your eyes. So basically the Bella Vita Instant BBL is giving you that nice round, juicy, athletic looking tush.
And what got you into the world of booties?
I'm Brazilian, number 1, so we're known for butts. Number 2, I'm in Miami, so I constantly am in a bikini. I kind of started becoming like a mad scientist here at the office and just like mixing stuff, trying it out on my friends. And then finally I got to the perfect cocktail, and so I trademarked the name, I patented the technique, and they send me all over the world to train different clinics, different providers on how to make the perfect glue.
Tell me about the dark side of the BBL world.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami.
33-year-old Erica Russell, a mother of 5, left home in Tennessee in 2021 to travel to Miami for a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, the plastic surgery procedure that has one of the highest mortality rates.
This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people. She just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again, and they're going to grow up without their mom. And that's a horrible, horrible thing. That this is a completely preventable death. This physician that performed the surgery, it's just a total box job. That's what it was, through and through. No one should be going under the knife with a surgeon who's been doing this all day. For over a dozen people for 14 plus hours.
I wanted to get the real stats on the question, how dangerous are BBLs truly? We referenced earlier that the stat is potentially as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries result in death. For comparison, the odds of dying while motorcycle racing are about 1 in 1,000, and the odds of dying while skydiving are about 1 in 100,000. And as far as BBL deaths go, there seems to be a pattern. Like most medical accidents, bad things occur when the surgeon gets tired, and at the clinics that prioritize quantity, they overload their surgeon schedule, and the patients that die tend to be the ones that are seen at the end of the day or towards the end of the week. And typically, the cheaper the clinic, the more people they tend Tennessee and the more botch jobs and deaths that occur. So when a clinic decides to prioritize quality over quantity, the operation actually tends to be decently safe.
The paperwork that she was provided lies. She was told this doctor has staff privileges at this hospital. Turns out he didn't. You look at their marketing. You look at how they're targeting different folks and how they're portraying themselves. They present themselves as if they're the best docs on earth doing this stuff. And in reality, what you come to learn when you're on our side looking into this stuff, these surgical centers, they're just businesses, often being run by people who have no medical background whatsoever. And what they're doing is they're contracting with different doctors. Maybe they'll bury that in some piece of paper that says this doctor doesn't actually work for us. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
We're out here in front of Seduction Cosmetic Center. This is the place that Erica Russell passed away shortly after having an operation here. Now, there's a big discrepancy. Google reviews, about 4.5 stars, thousands of reviews, looks really, really good. But on Yelp, they have mostly 1-star reviews. Alexis A said 25 days ago, surgeons nearly killed me here. I was in the ER and ICU receiving blood transfusions for 4 days. Do not go here. Do not put your life in these people's hands. Just one scroll down. The entire experience is sketchy. My girlfriend recently had a botched BBL removed and she was lied to about the price on 6 different instances. Then in the after surgery, she was not giving pain medication on the trip home. One of the stories that we're covering is the story of Erica Russell. Are you familiar with her story? She unfortunately died shortly after leaving this clinic. And so what we're looking into is also that some of these clinics, are they owned by doctors? Are they owned by just business people? And then the doctors are shuffled through? Like there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Is this place owned by a doctor?
Some of them, they do, some of them.
A non-doctor can open a surgery center? Yes. What's your role within this business?
Take care of more like equipment-wise and medical stuff.
Are there any misconceptions about the BBL industry that you'd like to address and tell the people back home?
Any other procedures, you have risks. I don't know how to explain it, but it's safe.
I'm not here to paint someone in a bad corner. We'll let the statistics do the talking. I don't really know. Total, how much money were you out because of this?
A little over 10,000. The people there were so rude.
This is Connie. I found her through the review her roommate left on Seduction Cosmetic Center Yelp page, and I wanted to hear the story behind the 1-star review. Here's what she had to say.
It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out. And there was a back door where, obviously they take people, or supposedly take people for pre-op and surgery. You walked in, it smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. I sat there for almost 3 hours that morning, and not one time did one person that was in that waiting room go through that back door. Not once.
The reason why I made this technique is because I've had 2 girlfriends pass away. It was one of my baseball wives went in for surgery and she passed away, and then I had another friend pass away, and then within that same month, it was 2 other influencers of just doing multiple BBLs had passed away. And I'm like, at what point in time are you gonna put your life on the line for beauty? My technique is probably the safest way to inject and volumize and get correction.
And how did they die?
Sometimes you get a blood clot, pulmonary embolism. It just kind of depends. Each one of them was a clot that kind of dislodged. Again, cardiac arrest or pulmonary embolism is usually what happens.
Were the doctors ever held responsible?
This is a really dark side of medicine, and a lot of people get upset at medical professionals, but we have consent forms that will protect us from everything. If you think you can get all this beauty for $5,000, you're gonna go to the butcher shops. They left a towel inside of you, you have an infection, they didn't take a drain or they didn't put in a drain. So there's a lot that comes with it, but it's really nice. Their marketing says $2K for 360 lipo, and you only have $1,800 in your bank account, you're gonna go to a place that you could afford. And there's been a lot of people that have been arrested, a lot of people have killed people, so do your research on the background of these people. They just put cement, or they say vitamins.
Did you say cement?
There's been cement, and they say medical grade silicone, which nobody uses anymore unless you're an orthopedic surgeon. These are things that are gonna give you bad results even later on in life.
Do you know anyone in Miami right now that has a botched job?
A couple hundred people, yeah.
Okay.
I've been botched before, but yeah. It made me feel very self-conscious. I was a really big bikini model, OnlyFans model at the time, and my body was my image. I felt very insecure, and it kind of made me want to fix the problem as soon as possible because I did this to fix an insecurity, not to create a whole bunch of other ones. So I ended up going to do 2 more rounds of lipo after that within the same year with the same doctor, because I told him, you better fix this for free because I'm not paying anyone else to do it. And I've lost a lot of weight since then. It's not as visible, but if I do start putting on weight, it does come back. So that's just a thing I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life.
What did it cost you financially to give up a year?
Definitely 6 figures, I would say, throughout that year. I was actually put onto the show Botched.
Patricia, interesting, because you went from a person very serious about golf to someone who's very serious about plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
And
How did that
happen? Yeah, how did that work?
I mean, just being in the...
I mean, she looked, different. I'm gonna just put it that way. I can't, use the word chunky like Zach did on with Erica France VAs. But she was a little chunkier. I mean, in a good way. I'm not saying that she looked bad. I'm just saying that she did look a little bigger. She said
media
that.
world.
She said
So I
that
did the
in her
first
own words. She said that I was a
one
little bigger.
in February, and then I had the second lipo in June. I went back in October.
Another lipo?
Yes.
3 lipos in the same area in 8 months.
Yeah.
In general, you should probably wait at least a year before having revisional liposuction.
But that created more loose skin, more trauma to the area, so it hasn't fully healed up. A lot of these doctors don't use scopes to kind of navigate where they're putting the fat. They just kind of do it blindly. And if you put that right in one of those veins or a muscle or anything, you just done. I'm Haley. And I'm Hannah. And we're the Murder Twins.
Okay. Murder Twins?
So you guys are completely natural.
Yeah.
Which is rare in Miami.
We're from Arkansas, so we're fed off cornbread and all that. I think it's the cows that meat. I don't know.
It makes booties thick
Yeah,
in Arkansas.
for real.
Okay, so in the modeling, the OnlyFans world, how rare is it to have a completely natural look?
It's not really rare. I think most OnlyFans girls I run into are completely natural, honestly.
So for the women getting work done, do you think it comes more from female peer pressure or male peer pressure?
I was gonna say female pressure for sure, because most men tell you not to do it. They're like, oh, don't wear makeup, be natural. Most men love natural and pure things.
Have you heard any nightmare experience?
She said it. I didn't say it. She said that men do like natural. She said it. I didn't. I'm just saying.
From people getting BBLs.
I had a friend, she had a BBL. I didn't even know it was a BBL at first, but it looked pretty good. But like when she pointed it out, it was like, I guess you could tell, but she went to, I think she went and got injections at home, like not even professionally done. And
Someone came to her house and did it?
yeah, like I felt her butt and she was just like, it felt so good. Honestly, it felt soft and it felt really nice.
Have you gotten the BBL?
I did in 2018. I was very happy. The results were super natural.
What led up to the decision to say, I want a BBL?
Probably just like social media or something. I was working in the club. So, you know, everyone had big butts, so I wanted one too.
What changed in your life?
If we're talking like work-wise in the club, me getting my breast implants is what changed my money the most.
Like, was it a dramatic increase in earnings?
Absolutely, when I got my breast implants.
You had an experience that went bad with BBLs.
I wouldn't say it went bad. I just like my butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think my body was like having a reaction to the material that was injected in my butt, and it was kind of creating scar tissue, some inflammation. I noticed some spots were starting to get like a little bit harder than other spots.
How much did each surgery cost?
For my original BBL in 2018, it was about $9,000 for the lipo and then the transfer of the fat. And then my removal surgery in 2021 was about $11,000 in Colombia, because I got quoted $23,000 here from one doctor. Reconstruction surgery back in Colombia in 2022, it was about $10,000.
Do you think it's peer pressure from women or men that encourage?
Definitely both.
Do you feel like you're chasing a standard of beauty that's impossible to attain?
Yeah, I think everyone is. I am very confident in who I am, but I would say my biggest insecurity would be my butt right now.
Two people place the same exact trade. One loses, the other one wins.
Every procedure that I do is individualized, so I am actually putting volume where she needs it, and I know that she likes like a nice shelf.
When you say a nice shelf, what are we talking about here?
So I have 4 different techniques, right? So it's the shelf booty, which girls like that top shelf if they're...
Where you could rest a child here? Like...
Correct, right? It's like that tabletop. So most girls, when they take pictures and you turn sideways, they want to make sure that they have this little shelf here. Then we do, for most girls who don't have anything, she has the perfect sweetheart booty. Sweetheart is this bottom part, right? So she doesn't need volume right there at all. What I'm going to do is just completely like round that out right there. I have basically what I call a half treatment prepared, and usually this is good enough to correct one area in your glutes, right? So I know that she wants a shelf, so what I'm going to do is just kind of volumize this upper outer shelf so we can keep it nice and round for her. I have a vibrating tool that just kind of distracts them. They're laying down, they have their blankets, everything is sterile. Then I use numbing, which is lidocaine with epi, and then I go ahead and start injecting. So,
what in God's green earth is in these syringes?
So the Radius, the product that we spoke about, the biostimulator.
And normal saline.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Folks, I must let you know that there are a plethora of outtakes, great scenes, and extended cuts from this episode available only at Patreon. Link is in the pinned comment.
So as you can see, with my technique, you are ready to go to the beach by the next day.
How are you feeling?
I feel amazing.
How's your booty feeling?
It's a little like firm right now because it's like all filled up, but I know it's gonna feel amazing in like 5 hours.
For the next segment, we're gonna be doing a touch test. A blindfolded participant is gonna be feeling a butt and trying to determine, is this a BBL butt or a natural butt? As much as I would love to participate, I love my wife's sweet cheeks. I'm gonna let my camera guy, Miguel's gonna be taking care of this one. Introducing Team BBL. Team Natural. All right, Miguel, are you ready?
Ready? Yeah, I might do. Okay, let's see.
What do you think, Miguel?
BBL. Natural.
Okay. Currently fighting every biological urge known to man, Miguel. I would just say, if I was Miguel, I'd be wearing 4 pairs of underwear. Okay.
Chill.
Alright. I'd say this is natural.
Okay. We got one question.
Yep.
How do you feel about your job?
I love it.
The next booty is about a foot in front of your face, and it's looking scrumptious.
I gotta do my inspection.
Come on, little booty.
This feels natural too.
Yeah, little booty.
Alrighty.
Come on, little booty. Oh, you know the doctor got her little BBL.
I'd say this is BBL.
Yeah, she got a little BBL.
A light BBL.
A light BBL.
Okay. One contestant away. How's it going so far?
Good. I think that was pretty accurate.
We have the final contestant of the afternoon.
Come on, honey.
Final buttocks in front of you.
That's an easy BBL.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure?
Let me get one more feel.
Final answer?
BBL.
Okay.
Does it feel like stiffer? Not stiffer, actually. They all felt the same. I'd say it was more like felt more inflated. It felt.
Honestly, like men do not know the difference. I think if we had a variety of women here, whether it's the injections, unless they're illegal, you would not be able to tell the difference.
4 out of 6. Ladies, what do you think about his accuracy?
Off. Unless they're illegal injections, most men will not be able to tell.
Can we give a round of applause for Miguel?
Good job, Miguel.
Very professional. Thank you for scientific purposes for donating your booties for a day of research. And that concludes the scene cut. How hard was it not to get a boner out there?
It wasn't, because I could tell you were right next to me, so that just like makes my shit not work, you know?
Ooh.
Congratulations, young soldier.
It's not making shit not work. They had the camera right on his left.
Talking to one of the most highly rated surgeons in the area, Dr. Miami, who's at a reality TV show and seems to have a great time with booties and boobs. We're gonna walk in his office with the murder twins and see what the whole operation is about. The elevator that butts paid for. And tits. Maybe penises too, who knows?
Second floor.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are at a fork in the road. BBL, natural. How would you say which way you're leaning and how you're considering this decision right now?
Well, considering that we've figured out that you can get a BBL look through working out, natural might be a cool way to go. Considering health-wise, we'd still like to see more of the BBL side.
Oh, do you have that face app?
Yes.
Can you show us how that works?
I just took a couple. Yeah, this one's open. All right. So we're here.
Okay.
And if you do want to open your eyes more again, we can go back to sizes and big eyes, and we can open them up more. Like if you want.
That is so strange. Okay, what's something else wild you can do to my face right now?
Okay. Crazy. Make him smile.
What? What?
Yeah, so there's different smiles too though. Like you're already smiling, but they can make you smile more.
And most photos that you think we're looking at that's coming from the influencer, model, OnlyFans world are touched up to some extent.
Yes, almost. I've even introduced.
95%.
Yeah, like even.
Hey Tony,
Hello.
how you doing?
We're playing around with Face App right now.
Oh,
They
cool.
open my eyes, give me better looking teeth, a better looking butt.
Good.
So we're
Good.
we're on to one today.
All right, excellent. Well, I basically do what the Face app does, but you know.
I hear him talking. In the meantime, we'll finish up on Tommy tomorrow.